What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? I'm Yodi, and go Spurs go, because I'm calling the game tonight. Are you? No. But good luck, Boop, to start the stream. And what's up, San Antonio Spurs fans, Clippers fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. We'll be doing a live play-by-play reaction scoreboard chat for tonight's game. The Spurs versus the Clippers back in San Antonio. The Spurs not playing well in 2025, looking to get a win tonight against old teammate Kawhi Leonard and the LA Clippers. I'll put it out there right now. If my energy is not as high as it usually is, at least not at the moment. I have been sick the last few days. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it tonight, but I'm powering through it. And hopefully the Spurs power through and get a win as well. William, good evening. Anthony, KJ, three dot. I don't think. Tracy, good evening. That De'Aaron Fox situation is getting crazier by the minute. He's going to be a free agent in a year and a half, is he not? So would we make this is going to be an interesting night? Would it make more sense to wait until he's available? I know you guys. Some say, Rich, you're too old school with the Spurs building to the draft. Yeah, you got to go with the times. Yeah, maybe a dinosaur in that respect, but I don't know if he gets us. I don't think he's enough to get us to the promised land. We need more than just him. I mean, the Kings have a better roster than we are, and they just finally got over 500. I don't know what the record is at the moment, but I don't know. Whatever the Spurs do, but doesn't it's not a move the Spurs organization usually does. It's just bring in the big free agent. Jax, you are not alone in that. Gabriel, howdy too. J Money, what's up? Nice, Jose. Congratulations. Trenchant out takes a bonus over Fox. We need a big. Steven Z, good evening to you. Definitely, if we could get Sabonis, sure. I don't think I don't. The Kings are playing well, aren't they? Am I missing something? They've been winning. I don't know if they're good enough to make any headway in the playoffs, but who the heck knows? Yes, the last time the Bucks played the Spurs, Jay Money, it was not a fun game. Felt like the Spurs were never in it, so hopefully Friday's game's better. The Spurs are on a back-to-back this weekend, which I absolutely hate. They're playing Friday and Saturday. We got the Bucks on Friday. I don't remember who we have on Saturday. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, geez. Let's get buddy. Good luck. Those are very painful. I have not had one, but yes, indeed. Wendy with the Grover suit, and so Juan Gil, yeah, I just saw his outfit. That was I don't know what to say to that. Mike is going to give us a good luck fist pump too. Grogu's going to give us. Everybody's giving us boops tonight, and the Spurs need a win. Miami, thank you. Area 51 is here. By the way, wow, that just went in, came out of my head. I literally just had a thought. Oh, all right, whatever was, it wasn't important. Gone already. Yeah, smaller trades, Gabriel. Same here. Paisan, good evening. Rhonda, hello to you. Mitchell, it's not, but the Spurs don't need to just build the. People want to play with Wemby. I think you're right there. I think people do want to play with Wemby. Question is, I've seen some rumors that, and again, rumors on the Darren Fox trade will have to give up the Sell or Castle, and I'm like, Castle. I'm very against giving up a draft pick this earlier in the career. And then if you give up, say, Vassell, are you starting Darren Fox and Chris Paul? Are you playing Fox as a shooting guard or a combo guard? And then we're going to be really small in the backcourt, especially in the Western Conference. I don't know. I wonder what the Spurs are going to do. No Kokushibo, it's not too much for Rich is on a no NyQuil Paisan. I've been taking a lot of NyQuil this week, and I think I'm not on any right now, but I think the whole week's got me a little out of it. Fox will improve things, but not enough to get a championship. That's where I'm at, Gabriel. People want to, well, Bart, they don't want to play with any of our Johnsons, right? I don't think anybody wants to play with Keldon or Mitch. So I mean, they see our Johnsons and they're like, nope. Cowboy X Factor. I didn't know you like to reference jokes in the video. I don't. Yeah, I like to reference stuff here and there. I try to be sometimes a little sneaky about it. And if you catch it, you catch it. You don't, you don't. But yes, I like to have a little fun. I mean, obviously, I take the Spurs very seriously. I take the New York Giants seriously, even though it's hard to do so these days. But I like to inject humor into things. It's all good. John Michael, what's going on? Over to you. And again, if you're just coming in, my apologies if I'm kind of subdued tonight. I've been sick all week. Thankfully, the Spurs did not play Monday or Tuesday. If they did, I would not have been able to do those games. I'm not even sure I'm gonna make it through this, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it the old college try. Maybe if the Spurs play well, that'll fire me up and give me some energy. Great Collins for a hot dub. Hot dub. Hot tub, sure. Yes. I don't think our Johnsons are good enough, Kokoshibo. I mean, also size might be an issue. I mean, Kelman is only like 6'5". They might want a bigger Johnson. I mean, who doesn't? Yep, that just happened. If Vassell and Kelman don't play tonight, they're getting treated. Albert, I think they'll both be playing tonight. Hopefully they play well. Um, gosh, the trade deadline is what, February 5th or 6th, I think? Yes, the couch contingent's been here. Guys are all here. David, I think that's, yeah, I don't think trading away a bunch of picks. Oh, Atlanta Hawks. That's what I was going to talk about. The Atlanta Hawks, I'm sure you guys have caught, are on a losing streak. They've lost, what, 4 or 5 in a row? Uh, Jalen Johnson out for the year. Not happy about that. Please do not celebrate Jalen Johnson being injured. We don't want to be those guys. But we can celebrate the Hawks losing. We just don't want to celebrate the injury itself. But him being out is going to affect that team in a negative way. Um, we'll see what happens moving forward. Six, oh, they're on a 6 game losing streak? Wow. Dang, okay. I knew it was at least 4 or 5. Jeez. Roger Spurs make modest moves if you do anything before the deadline, a three-point shooter and a backup center. When's the last time a player was in the Rising Stars game and the All-Star game? I don't, no idea on that one, Biscuit Buddy. And yeah, I like, what people bringing in Darren Fox. I got a little pushback from some viewers, which is fine, but TSR, you're nuts. Who cares if he's not a good three-point shooter? And I'm like, we have tons of guys on this team that can't shoot. We're one of the worst shooting teams in the league. Aren't we in like the bottom 7 or 8 in three-point percentage? I mean, if you want to unleash maximum Wemby, give him floor space, bringing in another non-shooter might not be the best way to go. Yes, Fox is going to do well in two-point land, but his three-point shot is just as bad as everybody else on his roster. He's a 33% career shooter. Yes, they will be Son of Scar. Romaine, nope. Just as it's labeled on the title, live play-by-play and scoreboard. So don't have anything like that here. I'm watching an NBA League Pass, which I purchase every year because I'm a Spurs fan that lives in Connecticut, and well, can't watch the Spurs on local TV in Connecticut. It is Bomber. It certainly is. Kelvin and Zach for Fox. I mean, if that was the straight up trade, I would be on board for that. But Sacramento's going to want, I would expect at least 2 first rounders if it was going to be those two players, probably 3 first rounders. We do need a win, Doja. We do. Randy, he's a backup on the All Star team. John Michael with the $2 super chat says, doing the Lord's work even when sick. Go Spurs, go. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Go Spurs, go to you. And I got to think my voice is going to get worse as the game progresses, so my apologies. Dagger, we did not trade everyone for Fox yet. I want to see Zach Collins get traded just not only to get him off the team because he's not doing us any good with the money he's making sitting on the bench, but it'd be good for him to go somewhere and get playing time too. Selena in the house. Thank you for being here tonight, Selena. Who are we really trading? That's a good question. Is Spling good evening to you? Are we really going to make a trade? Calvin Johnson's rocking a headband. I don't think he's worn a headband in a while. And I think he cut his hair as well. So headband power to Kelvin tonight. Gershon, I see a lot of Spurs talking about getting Yabusele in the offseason. I believe he's only on a 1 year contract with the Sixers. Can we trade the coaching staff? I don't think so. Um, so thank you guys for being here. Thank you for the super chat. I am under the weather, but I'm going to do my best to call the game. The enthusiasm might be down, but I'm hoping as the game progresses, if the Spurs are playing well and getting big, huge plays, that fires me up, and we'll see. I want my version of Zach Collins traded to in my Maxi Cleaver. Where Jimmy Butler's going to go? That should be an interesting one to follow. Catch Brazilian Ghost. Good evening to you. Devin was really quiet in the game against. Oh my God, who did we lose to? Oh, the Pacers on Saturday. Kawhi Leonard, Derek Jones Jr., Ivaka Zubac, Norman Powell, and James Harden are the starters for the Clippers. Devin Vassell, Harrison Barnes, Victor Wembanyama, Stephon Castle, Chris Paul, the starters for our San Antonio Spurs. Super good game. Jimmy Butler to the Lakers. Can they afford him? I mean, is that even feasible for them to put him on their payroll? I mean, I guess a big market like that's not really going to mind paying any type of luxury tax or this kind of tax. Players are on the court. And away we go. And if Kawhi gets booed tonight, then maybe Mitch Johnson will say something. I doubt it. Spurs won the jump ball. Yes, Kawhi Leonard is back, Kokoshibo. Oh, this is Jabroner. I see Kawhi Leonard right there, number 2. Oh, he's a number 2, all right. He's a number 2. Chris Paul, pull up Jay. Swish! Spurs up. There you go. Let's end the game right there. 2 zipping. All tonight. Beard with the ball. The Beard to Zubac. Zubac gets double team now. Switch with Wemby on him. And gets blocked by Wemby. Spurs ball. Vassell a little give and go with Wemby. Vassell 3-point land starts to drive and turns the ball over. By the way, we got double pineapple power tonight. Vassell and Castle in the starting lineup, both rocking the pineapples. And the Beard is going to get fouled by Wemby. That's 1 foul on Wemby already. Or was that Kawhi that was fouled? Somebody was fouled by Wemby. Clippers have a 26-20 record. They are 16-17 though versus the Western Conference. Norman Powell will take it out on the sideline. 19 on the shot clock into Zubac. Spurs up 2 zipping. And James Harden just fell down and lost the ball. That's a turnover. Not sure what happened to him, but he's okay. But he fell down. So okay, little floppiness from the Beard. Wemby with the ball, and he's going to get immediately fouled by Powell. And the refs are going to call him a close game tonight. That's 2 fouls already. Right, Kokoshibo? Wemby on pace for 10 blocks. You're calling for 10 blocks already, Son of Scar. By the way, if you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do so. At the very least, hit the thumbs up for poor old Spurs fan calling the game sick, but still doing it because I'm Tycoon, maybe. Castle going to take off into the paint, drive, throws it up off the glass, and that layup is good. What's with my scoreboard? Maybe it's me. All right, there we go. 4-0. Nate Dogg, what's going on? Clippers on pace to score 0 points. William, if the Clippers score 0 tonight, uh, then that would be an NBA record. I don't think that's going to happen. Jones from the corner, no good. Derek Jones, not Trey Jones. I better be specific on that. The Jones for the Clippers. Wemby brings the ball up the court and immediately turns it over. Got a little loose with his handle there. Kawhi Leonard, and Kawhi is getting booed. Missed a jump shot. The putback is good by Derek Jones Jr. Yes, Kawhi is getting booed, by the way, guys. I hear it already. I'm cool with it. Vassell's going to take off, pull up Jay. Nope, that was a alley-oop to Wemby, and he slammed it, but it didn't go in. Then it went up off the backboard, and then it went in. And Norman Powell immediately down the other end pulls up for 3 and swishes it 6-5. So it wasn't pretty, but it went in. Vassell for 3 down the other end. Short. Beard with the rebound. JT, watching from class. Nice, San Antonio Hotspur. Good evening to you. And a layup by Derek Jones Jr. And I'm saying Derek Jones Jr.'s name a lot. We're making him look like an all-star already. Ed Kills, good evening to you. I'm all about the Kawhi booze. I mean, right? Barnes from the corner, 3-pointer is no good. Norman Powell with the rebound, gets it up to the Beard. The Beard. Beard, a little crossover, gets by Vassell. Runner in the paint is an air ball. Was that supposed to be a pass? Well, it goes out of bounds. It's either a bad shot or a turnover. Either way, it's Spurs ball down 7-6. Trenchant, I don't still love Kawhi. I don't. Castle, corner 3. Okay. Castle with 5 of our 9 points. Nice start for Stefan, who I believe is number one on the some rookie boards again. 8.5 minutes to go, 9-7. Beard with the ball. Beard guarded by Castle. That's going to be tough matching for Stefan. Beard drives right by him. Throws up some junk, not even close. Zubac with the offensive putback, no good. Castle with the rebound, gets it up to Del Vassell. From one pineapple to another, the three-pointer. Vassell misses his three. Zubac with the rebound. Ah. And now a foul on Castle the other end on Norman Powell. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Hope you had a wonderful week. What do you guys think about the Super Bowl? You excited? The Chiefs and Eagles again? You got to say, I'm not looking forward to that at all. I don't even know if I'm going to watch the game. We just had that matchup 2 years ago. Kawhi Leonard pull up Jay, good. All tied at 9. Barnes open for 3, going to take the 3. All right, Harrison. As a Bills fan, you're not. I'm seeing a lot of people saying they're not going to watch it. It's like I just saw this match 2 years ago, and I mean, I'm sick of seeing Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl. I know, granted, he's in there because his team and him are great, but there's been a lot of questionable calls, officiating wise, over the past couple of years that have got people scratching their head. That's a turnover for LA. It's Spurs ball, 12-9, 7:34 to go. Dropping a pass. Edgar, I'm the same way. Fast break and you shoot a three, it just blows my mind. I mean, Crypto Keeper, if the Eagles lose, I might have to do a short on that as a Giants fan, but that'd be about it. Let me pull up Jay off the glass. Good. Spurs up 14-9. Faison, well, there you go. He's trying to jerk. Whoop. I think Castle just got whistled for a second. The Beard is drawing fouls on him. Jacob, I've got to think Jimmy Butler gets traded. I mean, the situation there is just a mess. Castle does have 2 fouls. Fly with the ball, getting booed, pull up from the elbow is good. Biscuit Buddy, he's good at it though. I won the Bills versus the Lions too, William. Uh, Obviously not meant to be. Both teams now going to be watching where we are from the couch. Castle's going to take another 3. That one's no good. Beard with the rebound. Get it up to Kawhi. Kawhi with a crossover, blows by Chris Paul, and falls out of bounds. And another foul. Wow, these referees are just calling a lot of whistles tonight, and I don't like that on either side of the court for the record. Granted, more of the calls are going against the Spurs at the moment, but I'd rather just have the whistles stay there hanging. The World Cup real football put chips into the ball about a decade ago to ensure that refs couldn't miss the ball going in the goal. Oh, yeah. David, I don't know why they don't use that technology yet either. I don't know if you're probably referring to the fourth down run by the Bills. It looked like he got it, but maybe he didn't get it. But relying on human judgment, when you have one line judge saying he got it, and the other line judge saying he didn't, it's like there's way too much human error in the game of football to do it to this eyeball. I don't know why they're not doing that. Maybe to control the game. Sugar ball. What's going on? No watch because we'll make it a family event. Yeah, Edgar, um, I'm not excited for the Super Bowl. Again, same teams we saw 2 years ago. The Kansas City Chiefs again. And if you're a Swiftie fan, I'm sorry, but I don't need to see Taylor Swift every time the Chiefs do something good. I just don't. If Travis Kelsey scores a touchdown or has a big play, I get it. She's dating him. But anytime they do anything good, it's like, we got to show we're celebrating because some 10-year-old girl's going to tune in just to see that 5-second celebration. So, hey, smart marketing, sure, but I'm not the target crowd, clearly. Biscuit Buddy, I mean, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. It is what it is now. I thought it looked like he got it, but eh. Yes, Faizan, please smash the like button. That is the way to support the channel. You are correct, my friend. Where's the like button? There it is. What's up, Brian? Not who's the halftime show? What's good, Free J? Yes, the Fox numbers are going crazy. So I guess that's good. What is the halftime show at the Super Bowl? I don't remember. Eric, good evening to you. Jamie, good evening. Octane, what's up? Kendrick Lamar. I've heard the name. I couldn't tell you a thing about him. Rapper, rhythm and blues, metal. I don't want to assume with a name like Kendrick Lamar that he does that type of music. So, open my, is he death metal? If the Chiefs getting calls and make it to Super Bowl again next season, I'll stop watching the NFL. I probably would too. We got to bring back the Thunder versus Spurs rivalry. Cool. We need Iris Reyes. What's up? We need to Chet Holmgren back. We need Hemby. Holmgren, Chet versus Wemby. Is there any? What's the update on Holmgren? He's getting updated in a couple of weeks again? I think. Nuno, good evening to you. Franklin, what's up? Marmalade says we just try to get Dwight Howard. He's not even in the NBA anymore, is he? Isn't he like playing in Taiwan or China or somewhere across the ocean? Back after the All-Star break. Players, what's going on, players? Had a beef with Drake accusing it. Okay. I'm not reading that out loud. And another foul on the Spurs. Jeez. I think the Clippers might get a bonus. Chet getting evaluated again in a couple of weeks. Okay. Other than the Chet, Wemby will be butchered. Turn that the All-Star he'll get. Yeah, I mean, Arku, too, you guys are playing really well. Zubac's at the line, by the way, for two after that foul. They're calling this. I mean, the Lakers, the Clippers only have one foul. We have five. Um, I hope that's not going to be the whole game. I don't enjoy a lot of fouls. Even if it's benefiting the Spurs, I don't like it. Just for the record. Are we going small ball? Are we going Sohan at? Oh boy, Sohan at center. That's going to work out. Barnes with the ball starts to drive in the paint, drives on Kawhi and loses the ball. Kawhi going to lead the break, gets it up the court, passes the Beard with the layup, good. Clippers just take the lead, 15-14. Next up, Timmer, what's going on? Jedi, Harden, School of yeah, Harden. I mean, Harden does a great job drawing fouls. Let's be serious. I'm done with Mitch. Kokoshiba, you're not alone there. Jeremy with the blue hair tonight. Blue hair the last few nights too. Get to the CP3. CP3 back over to Barnes. Shot clock at 8. Goes around to Champagny. Champagny's going to force the three. And he'll make it. So I'll shut up. Clippers will go on a 25-3 run, and Mitch won't call a timeout. That's sadly might be a fact. Malik Patel, what's going on? Don't play. I hate the game. Norman Powell drives in the paint, gets an easy layup because we don't have any rim protectors out there. I know why Zach Collins is not playing, but what happened to Charles Bassey? Have the Spurs given up on him? Are they just done with him? What happened? CP3 is going to launch a three near the corner. Okay. I hear a whistle. Timeout. Timeout. Hey, Gunk 82, what's going on? Your baby Yodi hasn't shipped yet, but the blanket should have gotten to you. Why did Pat chose Mitch Crockett Johnson instead of Brett Brown is beyond it's beyond a lot of people. Zach Collins is in the doghouse and not playing Trenchant. Well, no, what's going on? Zubac is still out there. I make more sense if he was on the bench. Out the lineup doesn't make sense. At least bad. Yeah, I don't get this lineup either. So the reason the stats are blocked on the right, Maluk, is right there is the field goal percentage, the field goal shots, like 1 of 5 or two of 2 or whatever. If I'm going to show the stats, I want to show all of them. The problem is to show all of them, I have to smush myself like way over here to like this part of the screen. And ESPN, because I'm streaming the game, is a little ahead of me. So you're going to see those numbers move before I call it too, which would make it awkward. In fairness, I have no idea. I think Yodi could do a better. Be a better coach for the Spurs right now? I'll tell you, be a better coach for the Spurs. Chuck Norris. Albert, I don't know what to believe. It's really hard as a Spurs content creator and a fan when you're looking around online and when like places like Pounding the Rock and Eric Alamo are reporting on it. I'm like, even then, how much truth is there to it? Are they doing a legit story, or I don't want to say they're doing clickbait, or are they doing something that's interesting, even though it might not happen? I don't know. Got the blanket, nice. Maybe Bassey's quietly suffering some sort of nagging injury, maybe. So Rebecca's what's going on? Yeah, I'm Neb. It's the taking Wemby out, maybe not so much, but his other rotations, like when I see Trey Jones and Chris Paul on the floor, or running a small ball lineup when the other team has a big in there or two bigs, and we're getting crushed on the boards. That would be my biggest issue is some of his rotations, and then when the Spurs are getting, let's say there's a big run, we saw this against somebody, the Grizzlies. Grizzlies went on a 16-0 run before he called the timeout. Like, dude, maybe maybe a little before things get out of control, call a timeout. Yeah, Mitch does like center Sohan. I personally don't. Just saying. Coming back to the game, 2017, a little over 5 minutes ago. Yep, I'll agree with you there. When Wemmy comes out, the lineups feel like they're just, is he doing this? Like a dartboard? All right, here's who's going in. Anyway, Pop like point San. Well, all right, that's a good point. Pop. Well, I don't know if he liked point Sohan, but he certainly tried it for what, 20 games. Back to the game. Clippers ball. Beard guarded by Sohan. Who knows on Zubac? Barnes? Oh boy. Okay. Beard still with the ball, four on the shot clock. Gonna throw a runner up, and it's gonna go in. That might have been tipped by Zubac. I don't know. This is I don't know about this lineup. Champagny, Johnson, Barnes, Sohan, and Jones. Spurs turn the ball over. So we got four forwards and a point guard. What's this lineup? I think Jeremy's technically playing center, although they have Harrison Barnes on Zubac, so I guess Barnes is playing center. Zubac with the ball, two on the shot clock. Little jump hook is no good. Barnes with the rebound. See, I guess Barnes is our center right now. Small ball and no shooters, exactly. Barnes going to drive and gets into the. I think he just took it coast to coast while I was looking at the chat. Layup good. Small ball with whole lack of shooting. B-ball fanatic. I don't know. What is this lineup is right? Trey Jones can't shoot. Jeremy Sohan can't shoot. Turnover Clippers. We have a fast break, and Champ Penny fumbled it out of bounds. Wow, that was a very, very poor fast break. That's fair, Iris. Eric, he's been up and down. But we were just saying before, Kellen Johnson's 3-point shot this year is awful. Trey can't shoot. Sohan can't shoot. Champagne's inconsistent. Barnes is the only one that's got a fairly consistent 3-pointer out there. Speaking of three, Batum ties it up 22 all 3 minutes ago. I don't know, William. I don't get this lineup. Trey Jones with the ball at the moment. Toss into Kellman. Kellman's going to fly in the paint, misses a jumper. Spurs get the ball back. 12 on the shot clock. Sohan into the paint. Toss it out to Barnes. 7 on the shot clock. Harrison through the legs. Now just pulls up for three over the beard. In and out. Berg, or actually wasn't even out, just doesn't miss. Zubac with the rebound. Beard with the ball. Drives into the paint. Gets the contact. And going to the line for two. I like Julian as a catch and shoot and D role player. You can never do anything but that. I mean, yeah, that is a BS call. That's 6 fouls on the Spurs and 1 on the Clippers. Come on. I want to see this replay. Where's the foul here? Was it a foul? Gosh, you can't even sneeze on players anymore. Man, I love basketball, but I wish they would just let them play a little bit more. This is like Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes in the NFL. You can't even like look at them the wrong way, and they're whistling you for 15 yards. Spurs ball, not anymore. That's a turnover. Turnover by Kellen. Who's number 14? He got some great hair. James Harden with the ball. Oh, it's Terrence Mann. He's going to take a pull-up J, and it's good. Clippers up by 3. I miss the Spurs being good. Trey Jones going to drive in the paint, layup, and 1. All right, hey, we got a whistle finally. St. Augustine, good evening to you. Always been playing a little bit more. I don't know why we're pulling Wemby out, why we're not going to somebody on our team that has some size out there. We got to 77 thumbs up in the first quarter. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to keep hitting it, though. I'd like to get to 100 as soon as possible. We're almost there before the start of the second quarter. And, well, see what the Spurs can do tonight. Trey Jones at the line for 1. Thank you, Bart. The turnover festival really is. Davis, what's going on? Hey, Davis, did you see the new Pantera single? There's no Pantera single. You guys. Don't get your hopes up if you're a fan. So, almost caused a turnover. Almost. Weird with the ball, guarded by Sohan. 8 on the shot clock. Now gets double teamed. Gets to the Batum. Rifles into the paint. And finally, man with the shot. No good. Wemby's back in. Wemby with the rebound. All tied at 25. Under a minute and a half to go. Kellen's going to take a quick 3 down the other end. And misses a 3 because his 3-point shooting this year, or this season, is awful. Still sub 30% last I checked. I don't know if I like Kellen Johnson launching a 3 with like 20 seconds on the shot clock. That's not getting us anywhere. Ball goes out of bounds. Kevin Porter Jr. looks like he stepped out. He's gonna get a little mouthy with Wemby. Watch it there, buddy. Manu, a better coach than me. I would love Manu Ginobili being the coach of the Spurs. Nate Dogg, Johnson. Is he playing hard? Yeah, Johnson looks hard with his playing. Wemby with the ball in the paint. And he's going to get fouled. The Spurs are in the bonus now, so Wemby will go to the line. My clock's a little behind. Let me fix that. Refs are calling a lot of fouls in this game. Not a fan. Zach probably would be at the 4. At this point, probably better off the team. Easy, good evening to you. Wemby, look at those purple shoes on Wemby. All right. Thinking it. Let's go Spurs indeed, Raz. Louis, good evening to you. Maybe missed the first free throw. His free throw shooting, as of late, has been a little bit off. He was like 90% at one point this year, but he's still at 84%, but he's slowly trending in the wrong direction. The spleen, you got me. I know he's not the best defender in the world, but we have a lot of guys who could put that label on this team, and they still play. Exactly, Gabriel. And now a turnover by the Clippers and a fast break dunk for Devin Vassell. Spurs up by 3. Okay. 28-25. And now another turnover by the Clippers. So into the paint, layup good, and 1. Wow, what a swing at the end here. Sorry, I'm not more excited tonight. I'm still feeling under the weather, so I can't be, I'm not going to be screaming anything. That was nice. Did someone get back-to-back steals on that? I saw the turnovers, and I saw the second steal. I didn't see the first one. Jeremy one-handed free throw. Well, of course, that's no good. You take the good, you take the bad. The Sohan one hand. Anyway, Clippers ball down by 5. The Beard with the ball, drives in the paint, stops, pops, off the glass, good. Shot clock is off. Spurs can hold for the last shot. Trey Jones with it for San Antonio. Drops it off to Vassell. Vassell standing on the Spurs logo, looking for a screen. Whoa, Wemmy gets pushed in the back. Kevin Porter Jr. gets whistled. Maybe a little, maybe Wemmy may have sold on that foul a little bit, but yeah, Sohan picked Harden's pocket on that second one. 2 shots for Wemby. Unleash Hector Banana Bread. Nice. You do. I mean, I have a feeling we're going to be more of a defensive team as it is. James Harden has 4 turnovers already, by the way. Spurs Arena clearing charge of the PA played a song referencing one arm. I don't know if there are there any songs that reference one arm. Alien parking only. Nice, Rico. 31-27. First free throw is good. Second free throw from Wemby. Spurs wearing their SAT X uniforms tonight. SATX across the front. Second free throw. Also good. There you go, Wemby. Heard me talking about his free throw efficiency and has made 3 in a row. Spurs on a 10-2 run in the last minute 50. The Beard with the ball. Out to Batum for 3. At the buzzer, and that's going to count. It's going to count 32-30. Wow. Nice way to end it for the Clippers. Hit a 3 at the buzzer. We got a good game here tonight in San Antonio. 32-30. Let's get quarter 2 up there. When you're 7'5" and 210, a push in the back doesn't need to be sold. Well, you're probably right there, Keith. Speaking to you. Debbie, he does. We definitely can use another solid around him. Is it De'Aaron Fox? I don't know. The best headband on YouTube. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, headband. I like his headband. Now, what is Wemby right now, Gabriel? Is he about 225, 230? Where's the defense? Where's the beef? All right, one quarter down. We've made it so far, Spurs fans. I'm still alive. But 1 down, 3 to go. You think Greg Popovich wants De'Aaron Fox? What do you do with Chris Paulin? If you get Fox, is CP3 going to the bench? He's 235, all right. Yeah, a lot of scoring tonight, not much defense, which I mean, quite frankly, I'm used to. All right, we had a good look boop for the first quarter. Good luck boop for the second. All right, the Texans first. I will show. Sucker! So if De'Aaron Fox comes here, Fox is our starting point guard. CP3 backs him up apparently. Trey Jones off the team or in the doghouse. Stephon Castle, is he going to play point at some point in the future? Is he a combo guard? Are we sticking him a undersized small forward? I've seen those rumors too about him having a house. I don't know if they're true or not. Mario, that's a big question mark for me. If we have to give up Stephon Castle, Vixo, Miss TSR would be excessively upset. We have a quick goaltend call on the Spurs to start the second quarter. All right, she would be livid. Fox has some sort of tie to Texas. I don't remember what it is, William. And Vassell gets loose in the paint, throws it down with 2 hands. What's going on, Isabel? Thank you for stopping in. Appreciate you stopping in to say Go Spurs Go. I know you're probably very tired. I'm very under the weather myself, but I'm doing my part. Turnover by the Clippers. The Clippers have had some troubles holding on to the ball. They get to Mama in the paint. Mama with the layup. His wife is from San Antonio. Okay, Vixo. Joanne, good evening to you. WZH. It is Clippers ball. They're down by 4 as we start off the second. Well, we're into the second quarter. Norm Powell's just going to launch a long three. No good. Mama with the rebound. So Fox's wife is from San Antonio. Chris Paul misses a three. Spurs get the offensive rebound. Devin Vassell follow-up three is no good. I like us to chuck as many threes. We're getting boards. Speaking of threes, there's another one for the Clippers. That one's no good. Goes on top of the backboard. Amir Coffee with the miss. Spurs ball. Anthony, good evening to you. Fox with the high school and okay in Houston. I noticed some kind of connection to Texas. Harden already has 5 turnovers. Good grief. David, that would be something. Milo is everywhere. He brings the energy. Something sometimes our team is sorely lacking. Double pineapple power right now for the Spurs. We get Castle and Vassell. You get the ball into Wemby. 6 on the shot clock for Vic. Wemby passes it out to Vassell. Over to Mamu. Wide open for 3. Off the rim. No good. Felix, I'm not sold on that move either. And Norman Powell's going to get fouled in the paint. I mean, a spleen. See, it seems like a lot of you guys. It's kind of cool seeing the comments on the De'Aaron Fox trade rumor because it seems like the community is somewhat split. A lot of folks want him, think it's one of the missing pieces we need, and other folks are like, kind of where I'm at. Like, I don't think it moves the needle enough. Allen to the paint, misses a shot. Wemby with the board. Castle sprint up the court, gets it up to CP3. CP3 will take a three, misses a shot. Man, Mamu just is flying everywhere. He didn't get that rebound, but he's flying. I believe I can fly. Number 2 for 3. Ooh, Kawhi's 3-point shot was way off. Spurs ball. The Clippers have not scored in this quarter, have they? Or they score 2? The Clippers have 30 coming to the quarter. They've scored only 2 in the quarter so far. Castle with the ball, right in front of the elbow. Pull up Jay short. Kawhi with the rebound, and Kawhi will bring it up the court. Drive by Castle, passes it out to Man to Batum for 3. Well, now they got some points. We do need a bench, Rocco. We do. David, I may have just sang. Batum has 9 points. Castle with the ball and loses the handle. Turnover. We're getting fancy with his dribbling. Got maybe a little too fancy. Heath with the super chat. Thank you for the $5, my friend. He says, thanks for calling the game even when you're under the weather, Rich. Thank you for the super chat. I am under the weather, but doing what I can. Trey Young, I don't see anyone. What? Well, the Hawks are losing. We've lost 6 in a row. I think Trey Young or De'Aaron Fox. Neither's a great defender. Neither is a good 3-point shooter. I think Trey's 3-point shooting is higher, but his overall efficiency is lower. Yeah. Jones Jr. for 3 from the corner. Good. And Mitch is going to call timeout. Yeah, if I'm thinking what would work better on the floor offensively, if we want floor spacing, leaving Trey Young open for a whole bunch of threes to guard Wemby would not be optimal. So I have to pick. Fox has a hand injury right now too, doesn't he? So just maybe based on that, I would go with Trey Young. Doesn't Fox have some kind of ligament thing he's dealing with? Thank you, Stormy Daniels. Appreciate that. Michael Thomas, it kind of feels like that. Fox's average team metrics to Trey Young. Average, okay. I know Trey's horrible. Trey's defense is yeah. Yeah, I don't think Wemby's not taking a lot of shots down easy. Trade Fox for Mitch Johnson outright. I don't think it works like that. I mean, I would be on board for that. Now, let's take a look. They really didn't. I mean, they should have committed to the rebuild earlier. So the first year after Kawhi Leonard, the team of DeMar DeRozan, LaMarcus Aldridge, Patty Mills, Rudy Gay, and company, they went to the playoffs and lost to the Denver Nuggets. That's when this channel started. I called the last two games of that series that they lost to Denver. And then the wheels kind of fell off after that. They had a losing season, the bubble year, then they had another losing season. So two seasons in a row losing with DeMar, and they probably should have really tried to go full rebuild, but they still tried to win with DeJounte Murray. That didn't work out. And then the Keldon Johnson year was the first true year of the rebuild because that's when they unloaded DeJounte Murray, Derek White, Jakob Pro. Everybody was getting unloaded at that point. So they really committed to the rebuild then. Of course, part of the rebuild was Wemby last year. So this is, I would consider this the third real year of the rebuild, but maybe it should have happened once Kawhi was traded. Who the heck knows? The 76ers are a mess, Michael Thomas. They are horrible this year. Although didn't they just beat somebody? Did they beat the Lakers recently? I think the 76ers just beat LA recently. I could be crazy. You need some bets to win, I'll agree. Fox is a slasher that will make Wemby shoot 100 threes again. Yes, he would. Beat the Lakers the other day. Okay. Vassell and KJ are more worried about making HEB commercials. Might be some truth to that. Yeah, I mean, David, that's when they had those bets, they were not rebuilding at that point. They were still trying to win. Once they unloaded everybody, when Lamarcus and DeRozan and Rudy and Patty were gone, and then Derek and DeJounte and Jakob, that's when you could see like, all right, we're finally committing to we're not good enough, and maybe it should happen a little earlier, but it is what it is. I mean, we ended up getting Wemby, right? Vassell drives the paint, misses a layup, but the tip in my Wemby's good. I mean, everything worked out in the end so far, right? We got our guy last year. Both of Castle's one of our guys. Cassell, wow. I took them, Vassell and Castle, made him one person. They have similar hair. Batum, thought he was going to shoot. He had an open path there. He's got it to Jones Jr. instead. Now Kawhi has the ball for the Clips. Porter Jr. bucking in the paint and one. Late breaking news. Spurs runner-up is finalizing blockbuster parade. Read, is that breaking news? Well, that's a killer. People are mentioning Tony Parker, but the game has changed since Tony played significantly. That's the one. I mean, listen. I don't like all the three balls being shot in the game today, but it's not the same game when Tony played. When Tony played, I mean, centers were centers at the start of his career, a lot of the old school centers were being phased out. Castle drives in paint. He's going to get fouled. Eight Lakers who played Bronny. They played Bronny 15 minutes. Wow. I didn't realize he was actually getting NBA minutes like that. 14 threes and Wemby hasn't taken one. No. Castle's at the line for two, by the way. Tony's peak was Timmy's decline. Uh, peaks kind of overlapped a little bit, didn't they? Tony was a six-time All-Star. There's got to be some overlap there. Bude, good evening to you. Oh, Britta, that'll get you timed out by the Ranch Gang. Don't be doing that. Castle makes them both good. No, Ego, he's just being a turnip head. Trying to insult you without insulting you. Andrew, let's go Spurs. Thank you for stopping in. Wyatt with the ball is going to get booed. A rifle pass into Porter. Porter misses at the rim. Spurs ball down by one. Wemby over to Castle. Castle with a corner three. Short. Getting down. Yeah, remember DeAndre Ayton to the Spurs? That was I mean, how many rumors do we see every year? Kawhi Leonard fouled on a three-point shot by Keldon Johnson. That was a dumb DUMB foul. Yeah, Juwan, he had some issues. He did. You could tell he's still a great player, but yeah, he's not like David. Once David hurt his back, his game changed dramatically offensively. He was not the same player. No, Toby, he shouldn't. Ronnie is averaging a nice 0.3 points per game at a crazy what? Ronnie's field goal percentage is 6? Are you being serious? No, Brita, it's fine to joke, but people have made jokes about Pop's health, which we should not do. And if there's trade rumors, it's not good to be in here and saying something happened because there are going to be people that take it seriously. Joke away, but make sure the joke doesn't cross into a real life situation that might happen at the moment. You know what I mean? A little tact. Like I would never put up a fake trade video, like saying, "Hey, this actually happened," and then at the end of the video say, "Gotcha." Ronnie's made 1 out of 19. Castle's going to drive to the paint, gets by his defender, and he's going to put it in. That's what I like to see from Stephon Castle a little bit more of. I can't believe Ronnie's that bad. Wow. Okay. You're going to get by everybody. And missed the layup, but Zubac was there for the putback. Slammed a two-hand by Zubac. Zubaka. Ronnie, a generational talent. Castle gets by everybody again and gets a layup. Castle doing a great job out there now. 46-44. 6 straight points for Stephon Castle, I just heard. So Miss TSR is probably shaking her Jonathan right now. That sounded weird. Kawhi going to take a three, make a three. Yeah, can't leave him out open outside three-point land. Thank you, Show Enough. Don't forget to hit that thumbs button indeed. David, yeah, I think that's the thought with the Spurs. Vassell for three. Swish. Shaking her Jonathan. The UConn mascot. We're going to be looking here for sure. All right, Brita. Okay. Castle with the ball in the paint. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson with the jumper. That's a miss. Gets his own miss. Throws it out to Vassell. Vassell for three. No good. Brian Kellman's not looking good tonight. Powell for three. Good from the corner. Oh, I missed a point. I missed 2 points by the Clippers. Wemby's open for three. Pulls it down. Going to drive instead. The one-handed runner is no good. Yeah, trenchant, probably. Turnover by the Clippers. The Spurs are down by 7 right now. Kelvin on the break. Layup and one. King Jorge, good evening to you. Read the whole roster for Fox. So De'Aaron Fox against 5, 1-on-5. Stop the bleeding, indeed. Biscuit Buddy, there's a lot more fouls in this game than I would like, which I've said all night. As Shaq said, let's try to take over the effing game. Shaq, we're live. Oh, Ito, that's about most of our team, Jekyll and Hyde. Speaking of Jekyll and Hyde, Kellen's free throw's no good. Asia, good evening to you. Hope you're doing well. Ronnie is only bad when there's other players on the court. Yeah, he's struggling. Marauders, what's going on? Thank you for stopping in. The rumor. Why pull up Jay in the paint? No good. Kellen with the rebound. Get it up to Sohan, and we are going small again. Sohan in the paint, kicks it out to Castle. Castle around to Champagny. Champagny for three, no good. So we got three sub 30% shooters on the floor right now. And another turnover for LA. Castle in the paint gets it to Sohan. Sohan turns it over. And now a fast break for Kawhi down the other end. We have multiple non-shooters on the floor. Oh no, Asia. Are you doing okay? Sohan for three, no good. I'm sorry to hear that. Wow. I'm sorry. I know what that's like um, firsthand. So just she knows that she would want you to James Harden for three. Uh, she'd want you to move on. Obviously have your stage of mourning, but she'd want you to move on and be happy. Have to help me out. So a timeout by Mitch, and now the Spurs are down by 10. So him for three, you don't need to call him. He makes one once in a while. Oh boy, I need some comfort, Grogu. Machine 78, good evening to you. I guess whoever comes in now will get a hello from Grogu because he's hanging out right here on camera. Fox secret sauce to unlocking Spurs offense is his downhill speed and drive to the bucket. CP3 too old and Castle too young to make the right pass. Uh, I didn't think he would be Asia. Ethan, we are collapsing. Why are we losing? Because we're not making our shots and the other team is. The Tomcat, interesting channeling. Thank you for stopping in. I'm not giving up on the team yet. No way. When the calls go this way early in the game, we cannot be as aggressive on defense as that's true. AKA, I don't like the small ball lineup either. I'm right there with you. Rob, good evening to you. Our enthusiasts. Thank you for stopping in. Bonjour, Arno. Look at the Rockets and seeing the Spurs. I mean, the Rockets are looking good. Let's be honest. I guess Grogu's going to keep dancing for you guys. Either we don't shoot well at times, we don't rebound, we don't defend. There's multiple. Do people seriously think Vassell and Kelvin and one of your first round picks is worth their Fox? I don't think the Kings would do that. I don't. The thing is, I mean, our small ball lineup. You look at who's out there. You got Kelman, Castle, and Sohan. None of those guys can shoot the three. So you got three guys on the floor that can't shoot, and a couple of guys that are slashers that are trying to get to the rim. They're just going to collapse. The defense is going to collapse them in the paint. There's just leave other guys open. Yeah, OKC is a different world than we are. Andrew, we definitely need a backup center because neither one of our guys is playing. Stop poking the bear or stop poking the Grogu, Courtney. You Cam Johnson's a name I see that a lot of you guys would like. I don't know if he's up to trade though. You know, Michael Thomas, I'm starting to believe that more and more as time progresses. I was hoping Keller was not a role player, but he's definitely fallen into that role, no pun intended. And Devin might not be the guy that we thought he's going to be. He's definitely that contract's looking pretty bad. Another foul. This one's on the Clippers. Fox and Sabonis. Wemby has four shots. Wemby has four shots taken. That's it. Harrison Barnes at the line for two. Wemby is -2, and we are -10. AKA, I mean, I don't like to be an armchair quarterback, but there are things that I think a lot of us are seeing that maybe that he's not. Brian, what is this lineup? Exactly. Ultimate Cyan. There it is. There's the Wemby. Is Wemby 3 of 4? He's only taking 4 shots. I wouldn't say he sucks. He's not getting shots wearing. PC Gamer might have felt what's going on. We do need a second score. Zubac misses in the paint. And then immediate turnover by the Spurs as I looked away. Zubac misses in the paint. The foul by Jones is no good. Clippers still have the ball, and this is wow. We got a little lineup out there. What do you expect? We're gonna give up offensive rebounds left and right. And now a steal by Champagny, and the Spurs actually finished the turnover. All right. Keller will bring out the court for the Spurs, puts his head down, drives in the paint, and he decided he was going to go coast to coast, and he did. All right. For sales and inconsistent. PC, are you talking about Devin Vassell for sale? It is Clippers ball. Zubac in the paint. Looked like he traveled. All right, he's fouled instead. Jay, that would be awesome. Castle, Rookie of the Year and Slam Dunk Contest winner. I would love that. Bingtown Breakdown. Good evening, my friend. Hopefully you're doing well. I'm under the weather myself, and I'm here. I'm here. Haven't missed a game yet. Can't. I gotta fight through the pain. I'm actually not in pain. I'm not comfortable at this point. Zubac on the line for two because the Clippers are in the bonus again. 60-53. Wemby's checking back in. 2 minutes to go. Spurs down by 7. Thank you, Ethan. I'm trying. Road trip, what's Mitch doing? Zubac on the line for one more, and the free throw is good. It could be worse. Explain. You're right. It could be much worse. Vassell with the ball for the Spurs. Pull up behind the free throw line. Sound good? 61-55. Trade Wemby. Yep, Pocket Pool Johnson. Nobody's trading Wemby. If anybody trades Wemby, they're getting fired, which is why you're not an NBA GM, because you would be fired the minute you did that. That three's no good for the Clippers. It's Spurs ball. Looking to cut the lead with a minute and a half to go in half. Wemby thought about a long three, pulls it down. That's the second time tonight he's had a three and pulled it down. Wemby out to CP3. Chris Paul's going to take a very tough off-balance shot, and that's an air ball. I don't want Wemby shooting 100 threes a game, but he's had a couple looks tonight, and he's pulling the shot down. Harden's going to drive by everybody, misses the shot. Zubac with the follow-up. Spurs wanting goaltending, no call. Minute to go. Yeah, I am Ultimate Cyan. I am. Occasionally I'm right. 6 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Sohan with the ball, drives baseline. Out to Barnes. Barnes with the catch and shoot three. Nice, Harrison. All right. Brian, all good? Now Robin, he's not shooting. And Norman Powell just drives by everybody, gets in the paint, and throws it down. I don't know what he's scared of. Missing a shot? We have a lot of things we got to work on, Queso King, on this team. Marauders? Where is Dominic Carlos? He's still with Atlanta? Was sell for three, went in and out, but he was fouled on a three-point attempt. He's going to go to the line for 3 free throws. Oh, the Tomcat, you're welcome, man. I haven't missed a game yet this year. I have. I'm very proud of that. Even tonight, I thought about taking the night off because I'm not feeling well, but I was like, you know what? I've made every game so far. We've made it halfway through the season. I want to see if I can do all 82. Spleen, yeah, I think we're on Earth. Marcel misses the first free throw. See, the thing is, Robin, Coach Johnson would actually have to call plays to run plays for Wemby, and I'm not sure what he's doing on the sidelines besides just playing pocket pool because his hands are always in his pockets. Sell second free throw. Made that one. Spurs are finally in the bonus with not much time left in the half. when they're doing the Lakers makeup. No, they have Albert. I don't think they have talked about when they're gonna make up that game yet. Ethan, I don't think they can at this point. They would have to have reviewed it when it happened. Thank you, Tomcat. I'm trying. We have not seen enough alley-oops. I will say that. I thought there was gonna be Lob City 2.0 and ain't Lob City anything. Platoon for three at the buzzer. No good. He hit a buzzer beater three at the end of the first. Not horrible, but not great. Spurs are down by 5 at the half. Third time these two teams play, the series is split all at one. Thank you, show enough. They say March 17th. What's March 17th? Mud, you would not trade Wemby for Fox. No way. Jeremy Sohan for Fox? No, we're going to go like a small ball lineup? Who are you putting at your forwards? Are we running like Vassell, small forward, and CP3 and Fox starting at the guards? What are we doing? Tell you what, the makeup game with the Lakers, do we know? I don't know if we're getting Fox. I don't know. I lean towards no. But then there's rumors that he's been looking for a house here, but then his wife said no, they're not, and I don't know. We won't know until up until the trade deadline. Bronny James struggle, Lakers struggle is clear to see. Well, yeah, you guys are telling me he's awful this year. He's shooting 6%. Six. That's like bad. Captain Obvious. I don't know. Where is the Spurs game? Where is the Spurs game? Why can't I find it? ESPN, where's the box score? There it is. Wow, I could not find that. Struggle's real. Struggle is real. All right. Doing for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard has 12 points, 12 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. So possible triple double. We'll see. Derek Jones Jr. with 7. Ivaka Zubac and 9. So definitely gonna get a double double there. James Harden the Beard with 8. And Norman Powell with 12. Off the bench, Nicholas Batum with 9. Yeah, he's got 9 on us. All right. Terrence Mann with 2. Amir Coffey with 0. Kevin Porter Jr. with 5. For our San Antonio Spurs, Harrison Barnes with 10. Victor Wembanyama. He's efficient tonight. He's 3 of 4, but he's only taken the 4 shots. He's got 9 points, 5 boards, 2 steals, a block, only 1 turnover. But not really shooting the ball much. Chris Paul with 5. Devasel with 11. Stefan Castle also with 11. Castle with really no other stats, though. No rebounds, no assists. That's an odd game. Vassell, by the way, 1 of 5 from 3, struggling with a 3-point shot tonight. Off the bench, Marlowe's played a little bit. He's got 2 minutes. Julian Champagny with 3. Julian Champagny with 2 turnovers in only 7 minutes. That's a lot. Jeremy Sohan with 2. Kellen Johnson with 4. Not shooting the ball well as usual. He's 2 of 5 from the field. And Trey Jones with 3. Spurs down 62 to 60. We outscored them 32 to 30 in the first. They outscored us 35 to 28 in the second. For the game, the Spurs are shooting 51, 30, and 71. The Clippers are shooting 52, 57. They're 8 of 14 from 3, so 52, 57, and 90. And there's your tail of the tape. There's why we're losing. This halftime show is awful, by the way. I hate this hype squad. I don't know about you guys. This is awful. Seeing young girls wearing makeup and it's weird. I don't like this. It's my 2 cents. Bring back the silver dancers. Is Chris Paul playing? He's playing. Absolute Chris Paul's in. Get Butler, Fox, and Kessler. Wow, yeah, that's like revamping the whole Spurs. No, they shouldn't, Vinny. They shouldn't. Like you're saying it, Rich, me too. It's just weird. The Harmony Dazzlers. I don't know. Mitch sucks. I mean, yeah. Andrew, good evening to you. They are very young. I'm guessing all those dancers were 10 or under. Well, I'm never really guessing ages. Hard left turn, what's going on? Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Struggle's real. Selena pick needs to be switched to the crying one. Knight, what, is there a picture of Selena crying? Can't tell me the lineup of Fox, Castle, Vassell, KD, and when, KD? KD isn't Kevin Durant? You got Kevin Durant on the Spurs now too? January is the month of the small ball in each. Oh gosh, yeah, January has been the month of the small ball for us. Yeah, Steven, I'm with you. I'm good. Oh, David, I love me some NyQuil. I'm all about the NyQuil. I don't know why he's not playing Racing. Hey, Rich, you must be mad at Joe Shane for blunders he made in this past offseason. First, by not taking the risk to draft up for Jaden Daniels and then letting Saquon Barkley walk out the front door. They screwed up when they gave Daniel Jones a huge contract extension. They did that after their one anomaly of a playoff appearance. A lot of people think that I'm upset about Barkley leaving. I am and I'm not. Um, like I would have liked to seen him stay. I'm not. I'm not happy he went to the Eagles. I'll always be on board there. But people act like Saquon Barkley would have did what he did with the Eagles in New York, and he would not have. Philadelphia has better receivers, a much better offensive line, a better hook. They're just everything is better on that team. So Saquon Barkley does not rush for 2,000 yards for the Giants this season. Probably rushes for half that. So I'm realistic with expectations. He would not have been that good. But letting him walk to Philly, maybe you could have signed to trade him, or you keep him. I don't know. Joe Shane sucks. Brian Dable sucks. The Giants suck. What's up, Levi? 2000 what? Okie dokie. Fox and Sabonis for Vassell and Collins and two first round picks. They're not going to do that. No, Barkley cannot stay healthy with the Giants. And the Eagles line is very good. Building Eli Manning's my favorite player of all time, period. When it comes to football, my favorite player of all sports is David Robinson, but for the NFL, it's Eli. I saw his whole career from start to finish. He's a two-time Super Bowl MVP. Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot for the Giants outside those two Super Bowls. I think the Giants possibly could have made the Super Bowl again, the 2008 team. A lot of people forget that team was 11 and 1, and then Plaxico Burress brought the weapon into the New York club and literally shot himself in the leg and was off the team. And the team fell apart after that. I mean, he was their number one receiver, and once he was gone, the offense just was not the same. They possibly could have been a Super Bowl team again. Next, yeah, Robinson over Timmy. I like me some Tim Duncan, but Robinson's my favorite player. I mean, without Robinson, I'm probably not a Spurs fan. Giants versus Cowboys Super Bowl next year. Anthony, that is not possible. You do realize that, right? You can't have two NFC teams in the same Super Bowl. The Super Bowl versus the undefeated Patriots was my favorite. Yes, me too. The helmet catch obviously is a legendary play in Super Bowl history, NFL history. And the catch itself is amazing, but I don't think people give Eli Manning enough credit that he probably should have been sacked once or twice on that play and somehow managed to not get pulled down. His jersey gets yanked. You see his jersey just stretch out, and he stayed up, wasn't in the grass long enough for what I think you used to call him the grass back then. It's a great play. Leonardo, hello to you. Replace Mitch with Robinson with David Robinson. Jason, what's going on with Harrison Ingram? Anybody been following him? Because I haven't. He's not shooting well in the G League. Is Harrison not shooting well in the G League? Mm. Ugh. Riley Minix, my brother from another mother, he's out for the year. He tore his labrum, I believe, in his shoulder, so he's out for the season. I don't haven't been following what City and Harrison been doing in the G League. Um, Apparently not much. Clutch pocket passes of old. You're going back, car enthusiast. Michael Strahan said that during the practice prior to the game, David, yes, William, I have that DVD, and Michael Strahan does commentary on it. And he also made fun of Eli Manning that he trips over his own 2 feet in practice and doesn't know how he stayed up. But he also mentioned Tyree dropped everything. And I believe Tyree's mom passed away a week or two before that game because he also had a touchdown catch in that game. So he had the game of his career. And to catch a touchdown in the Super Bowl and then have a legendary catch, it just what a crazy sequence of events to lose somebody so important to you and then have play the game of your life. He never did anything else in the NFL really. He'll be known for that only, but you know what? That's not a bad thing to be known for. Juan Nunez, no idea what's going on with Juan J. I'll be honest with you, I have not been following him. I know he's playing overseas, not a clue. Who's explain? Is that Harrison Ingram? 3 minutes, 1.2 points. Ooh, oh, those percentages are bad. 36, 29, and 16. Is that all Harrison Ingram? Mm. Justin Tuck. And that William, William, you're a Patriots fan, aren't you? The Giants did something that a lot of teams couldn't do that year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they only had to rush forward to get to Brady. And the Giants' defensive line was a beast that year, with Strahan leading the charge right before he retired. But they had, I'm trying to remember who. I know we've had Strahan, Tuck, OC, and JPP, but I'm trying to remember who was on that team and then the other team. I get sometimes my years confused. It is Ingram. Ingram's not playing well. Bronny James has been. I'm shocked. Bronny James has been so horrible in the NBA. Like he should be in the G League. If he's struggling this much, bringing him up is not going to be good because it could hurt his confidence playing poorly. But also, he's going to be the center of attention, being LeBron James' son. If he's out there playing bad, you're going to see him all over the social media about how poor he's playing. There's not even kind of pressure as a rookie. William, I will say, uh, what's your favorite Super Bowl win? I'm actually curious since you're in here because you had the big comeback against Atlanta, the 28-3 comeback. But there's also the comeback, or not the comeback. Did you come back? Or maybe you already had the lead. I don't remember. But the game against the Seahawks, uh, that interception, I'm assuming you were nuts. Or is there another one? Giants were good four score many years ago. Damien, that's a fact. The Bears were good 6 score years ago. Brian did have a big game in the G League. That's correct. Who's the Eagles quarterback? Elephant. What year? Right now? Or are we going back? Because you could be talking about Hurts, but are you talking about like Randall Cunningham, Donna McNabb, Michael Vick, or Nick Foles? Which era are we talking about? That was very open. I know you're probably talking about Jalen Hurts. How did Giants with Greg Watson make the Super Bowl 35? Super Bowl 35, 21, 25. We didn't make it Super Bowl 35. Wait, did we? Was 35 the one against was that the one against the Ravens? I block that one out sometimes for obvious reasons. Was 35 against the Ravens? I think that's the one against the Ravens. All right, honestly forgot that. I don't remember that number ever in my head. I don't. I remember 21, 25, 42, 46 because those are the ones they won. The one they lost, that was obviously it was a horrible game. 35. Terry Collins was just good enough. Tiki Barber was fantastic. I think at that point in time it was Tiki and might have been Tiki and Ron Dane. Great defense as well. Uh, and probably some luck in the playoffs. I don't remember that playoff run. I don't remember much because of the way it ended. The way they got blown out in the Super Bowl, I just kind of forgot everything that led up to that. Whereas I remember like beating the 49ers in an extremely tight game. I think it was like 15-13 in an NFC Conference Championship. The Giants kicked 5 field goals. I remember the Matt Barr missed field goal attempt in the Super Bowl. Those type of things. I remember beating Green Bay twice to make it to the Super Bowl in both those the runs on the road. I think one of the games on the road too. I think the Super Bowl 42 team and 46. I think most or if not all of their games were on the road. The winning basket from Devontae against Denver. What are we referencing? Which game are we referencing? Bruno Mars, Red Hot Chili Peppers, best halftime show. I don't have a best halftime show. Savannah's been playing. Savannah, Allie's been playing great tonight. Chiefs are 1 point favorites. I mean, why wouldn't they be? They're the defending Super Bowl champions. Yes. But you know what, Brian? Sometimes it takes a little bit of luck, right? Sometimes luck is just on your side in the playoffs and everything goes right no matter what you do. 65-60. It is Clippers ball to start us off. Kawhi Leonard from the elbow. Swish. Harden's doing crazy eyes. Is he? I got that. Spurs down by 7, looking for Wookin Panub in all the wrong places. Anybody remember that? No. Barnes thinks about the three in the corner. He's going to drive in the paint instead. Throws it up off the glass. No good. Fouled. And going to go to the line for 2. Stevens E, that the not giving the ball the beast mode in that Super Bowl, my opinion, at least in my lifetime, the dumbest play call in the history of the Super Bowl. You have the ball at the 1 yard line. You have one of the best running backs in the NFL. I think they had a timeout when there was 30 seconds, 35. And they didn't have a timeout. You had time to run a play and then clock it if you needed to run a quick pass. And you don't give the ball the beast mode? You don't give the ball the beast mode? Uday, apparently nothing. No William, none. I don't even know who that is. Louis, Chiefs will not be cooking. They're always cooking. Whoops, I took that point away. Don't want to do that. Clippers ball, 11 minutes and some change to go. James Harden out 3 point land, guarded by Castle. Gets to the foul. Foul takeoff. Another foul. He misses a shot. They foul Vassell, and the refs are already blowing the whistles at will again. I don't see why any other team doesn't run under 3 yards. Not Andy, I don't know. Yeah, why was only taking 4 attempts tonight? I don't get it. Nora Powell at the line for 2. First free throw is going to bounce around and go in. Ryan, I'm torn if I'm going to watch any of it. I, on one hand, I could create content for the channel, and the other hand, I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. Andrew, he has been struggling in 2025. His offense is definitely taking a step back. I don't know if he's tired. He has the ball at the moment in the paint, off the glass, and one. All right, well, he heard us talking about him. He's been efficient tonight. He's just not getting many shots. Same as a Cowboys fan could care less. Mahomes Texas kid is like okay, but other than that, man, I'm just very meh. Super Bowl commercials aren't as good as they used to be, in my opinion. Andy, who there's occasionally some good ones, but overall, I think the quality of those has declined over the years. Wemby is 4 or 5, so an efficient night, just taking a lot of shots. Why quick turnaround fadeaway jumper, good. That's a tough shot to defend. Castle with the ball. Why now it's 16 points on 6 of 10 shooting? Wait, do I have too many points up for the Clippers? Or did he just make a bucket? Ball for 3 from the corner. No good. Robert, who's over Wemby? Are you over Wemby? There we go. The score's updated now. 71-65. I'm like, fly from the elbow, no good. Zubac with a putback, no good. Barnes finally with the rebound. Sabrina, maybe eventually. Not yet, though. I'm still working from home. Dragon, maybe, but Castle with the ball. Forget it. Turns it out to CP3 and back to Wemby. Wemby with the ball at the elbow. Lost the ball. Turnover. And it's easy to slap the ball in Wemby's hand sometimes. Norman Powell for three, swish. 74-65. Me too, Sabrina. I don't want to go back in the office. I shoot a lot of the videos for this channel on my break. I'm gonna have to do them after work. Vassell's just gonna launch a three. Nope. W Station, I don't know if he had a couple 3-point attempts, or had a couple looks. I found Harrison Barnes and he pulled the ball down and decided not to shoot the three. I don't want him shooting 15 3 points a game, 3-pointers, but zero is not a lot either. They opened the day of the points really late, hard left turn. Whoops. Oh man, I meant to move the chat. I moved the darn ESPN thing. Annoying. We have another foul. Wemby's saying, "What did I do wrong?" Let's take a look. As refs are calling every little ticky tackety thing. 74-65, and the Clippers looking to go up double digits. No, they made a shot, Rob, and the scoreboard took forever to update on the Miami League Pass. Andrew, I think about 6 threes a game seems reasonable. First free throw is good for Powell. Spling, he's out there. He's just not shooting tonight. Not like he normally does. Oh, my point didn't go on there. There we go. Second free throw, also good. 11-point game. Castle's going to drive to the paint, throws it up off the glass. Good. Castle's been having a decent game. I mean, his 3-point shot's not going in, which is par for the course, but otherwise, I think he's been pretty good at attacking the rim tonight. Castle 13 points. I just heard on 5 of 8 shooting. Why step back three? Oh, that's not good either. 4 paws. Ouch. Wemby fakes the three. Back to CP3. Chris misses a three. Wemby missed time. The offensive rebound, and it is Clippers ball up by 12. 8.5 minutes to go. Whoop, my clock's ahead. Beard with the ball on 3-point land. Now has Wemby on him. Gets to the Zubac. Zubac in the paint. Moves the ball. Gets the ball back. Gets to the Jones. Jones in the paint misses the shot. Zubac with the putback. Oh, Castle has 0 assists. That's not good either. Wemby's finally going to take a three. Short. No, you do no timeout. Why all over the place with his dribble, but gets the ball back. 14 on the shot clock. Crossover, crossover. Through the legs. Pump fake. And back out to the Beard. Beard guarded by Castle. Drives right by him. Runner in the paint. No good. Spurs ball. Castle bringing up the court. He's open for three. He's going to take the three. He's going to miss the three. We have not been rebuilding for 8 years. It's not been that long. Come on now. You know that's not free. Harden with the ball in the paint. Drops it off to Zubac. Gets tied up by Chris Paul. Chris Paul rips the ball out of his hand, but then steps out of bounds. It'll stay with the Clippers with 3 seconds on the shot clock. Mitch Pound is not liking calling timeouts. I don't know what to say. You're welcome, Cassie. Thank you for stopping in. We do every game here. We have not missed a Spurs game yet this year. Zubac jumper in the paint. Can we take a timeout now? He's called a timeout. We're down by 16. Mr. Trey Lesh, sometimes I don't think he does. That was a 14-2 run. Ernest, good evening to you. This is it me, guys? Is 2025 feeling like last season? This has been I think we're what are we in 2025? Like 3-7? Some teams have been rebuilding since the pre-internet days. Well, four pause, there are some teams that yeah, they've been rebuilt for like forever. I feel like Cleveland Browns are always rebuilding in the NFL. We're not trying to get to the 15th seed. Gio, what's up? Trade for Fox. There it is. January's been bad. January's been really bad. I don't know what happened. We went into the new year with a winning record, but we're heading in the opposite direction. So are the Atlanta Hawks, which is good. Granted, I wish it wasn't injury. I wish it wasn't because of an injury. Jalen Johnson's out for the year. If you haven't heard, the Hawks headed in, the Hawks are headed this way, and we're right there with them. They have 20 more rebounds than us. Are the Hawks playing tonight, Ernest? Or are you just saying they're losing in general? By the way, we're at 148 likes. Would like to get to one. Let's just make 150. As the Spurs get blown out and the losing streak continues, less and less people are going to follow the Spurs. That's just a hard fact of life for World TSR. But for those of you that still are interested in the team, even when they're losing, would appreciate any thumbs up you can give us because I have a feeling it's going to be a rough second half of the season. You came by to rant real quick. All right, Eric, go for it. 3:35 a.m. guy. Wow, good night. Get some rest. Cooper Flag not saving anything. Another Brandon Miller type player. AK, the drop off seems really crazy. Thank you, Akils. Appreciate it. Artists, I don't know what's wrong with them either. I don't think we're tanking intentionally. It doesn't. I don't think so. No, William, they don't. They really don't. Independent Sports Show, you're right. It's going to be. Marcel is 1 of 6 from 3. Wemby, that's not too good. Get in his ear. You're out there on the court. Levi, the Spurs are Spursing in the third quarter. I don't know what's plus. I don't know if Wemby's tired. I don't know. He's not. He should be our number one option, and he's not our number one option lately. I think Castle and Vassell have more shots than Wemby. Is that true? He's tired of losing. I know I am. Clippers on a 14-2 run in the last 3 minutes and 13 seconds. Ray, Mitch, definitely some of his lineups. Some of this is on Mitch. Plus, I think they just have Castle just. He's a rookie, and I think he has the green light to shoot. There you go, our Go Spurs go. Even though we're losing, there you go. No, Wemby January is nowhere close to the last month. He wasn't the top 5 on the MVP ladder. I got to think he's dropping down quickly on that. It is Spurs ball. Castle's going to take another 3. I made that one. 83-70. Here you go, B-Ball Fanatic. At least we have 5 rings. Quinliner pull-up J, good. 85-70. Kokoshibo, is he still top 5? I mean, he had a monster December. I'd be shocked if he still is. CP3 with the ball to Harrison Barnes. Barnes gets it into Wemby. Wemby in the paint. Turnaround J. That's good. We just got to get some stops now. Thank you, William. I am not feeling well, but I am still out here tonight fighting a good fight. Kawhi missed shot in the paint. Struggling with my words a lot, too, clearly. Wemby's going to take a 3 down the other end. Wemby's angry now. You wouldn't like him when he's angry. I mean, we'll like him when he's angry. The opponent will like him when he's angry. Yeah, I would say Castle does seem to me shoot first, pass second, which if he's gonna be a point guard, that ain't gonna work. Wemby would have blocked. Wemby will bring it up for the Spurs. Gets it out to Harrison Barnes. Over to Marcel for three. Spurs wanted a foul and not gonna get it. Crowd seems to agree that there shouldn't have been a foul. The beard from the elbow, no good. Castle with the rebound. Steph will get it up to Wemby. Wemby's going to alley-oop it to Castle, and it got broken up. Little area 51 there got broken up. And now Wemby with another block. CP3 bring it up for the Spurs. Over to Castle. Castle corner three. In and out. But you're right. If that's going to be a point guard, he is. Well, I mean, there's also the scoring point guards of Wemby with another block. Harrison Barnes corner three. There we go. We got some momentum. But yeah, there are the score first point guards, your Allen Iverson types. Maybe that'll be Castle in the future. I mean, Darren Fox, the guy that you guys want, he's not exactly a pass first point guard. Doesn't he average like 6 assists a game, somewhere around there? Wemby would have just blocked toward a force in the last minute. I think he had 2 or 3 blocks. 7 point game. 3 blocks in the last minute. Fox agent is Rich Paul. Oh, Keith, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. We do not have good history with them. Michael, that's on the coaches. You got to think they're giving them the green light, right? You know what, Michael? We need some milk. That's what we need. We need some milk. We need a backup center. We need guys that can shoot. We have a lot of non-shooters on this team. And I know Fox is a scorer, but he's also another non-shooter when it comes to three-point land. So is that going to help the team, or are we going to be stuck in the mud? I don't know. Some of you think definitely, an improvement, and there are others I think that's just not going to be what we need. I see. No, we would not have Chris Paul and Darren Fox in the backcourt. That's not going to work. I would have to think Chris Paul would come off the bench in that situation, and Trey Jones just wouldn't play at all. 17 on 9 shots is very good. Wemby should start to take. I mean, Wemby's starting to take over the game at the moment. Vassell 1 for 7 from deep. Wow. Levi, my concern is I understand what you guys are saying coming from like Rich and scores 25 a game, went out the 3-pointer. I get that. The problem is going to be the floor spacing when you have him and Sohan in the starting lineup. Because you're going to leave starting lineup, you're going to leave Sohan open at will in 3-point land to double team Wemby, and you might leave Fox open too. He'll burn you from the two though. I will concede that. And two's better than zero. So there is that as well. Like when he's mad. I mean, I like it when he's fired up too. You don't need so many threes. Clippers coming. Yeah, we get killed on the boards. Defense is an issue. Is De'Aaron Fox going to help our defensive issues or add to them? Legit question. I haven't watched enough of his game to know if he's a good defender. I haven't heard the best things about his defense. And Harden's going to get fouled. Spurs on an 11-2 run in the last 2:28, but Beard gets a foul. Wemby and Castle should be the only untouchables for Fox. I would agree they should be untouchable. slate. I would not. Obviously, Wemby's untouchable, and I know some Spurs fans are already ready to give up on Castle. I would think that's crazy. I mean, imagine if you give up on Manu after his first year, or Tony. What about Kobe Bryant? Kobe Bryant wasn't Kobe his first year. What if the Lakers gave up on him? You just can't give up on players after the first year, especially young players, unless they're god awful. To the just showing you like they're like the worst players ever. Which Stefan Castle's certainly not that right now. Harden at the line for one more. Free throws good. And the scores are reversed right now, 87 to 78. We have the same amount of points in the paint. I did not know that. Castle with the ball at the moment. Cross court to Kellen. Kellen's going to drive. Drops it off to Sohan. Sohan layup good. We just need some stops now. Harden's shoes are. Wow, I don't like James Harden's shoes. I wish he didn't point those out. Now I see them. I don't like them. Wemby's still in the game. I don't think has not gotten a break this quarter. He'll be gassed pretty soon. Harden just going to launch a three over Sohan. Total brick city. Wemby with the rebound gets it up to Jeremy. Jeremy on the break throws it down.
Thunder, 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 dunk of justice.
He's a great player, but yeah, it killed. That's where I'm at. And I was looking at the chat. I think Batum just shot an air ball, or Kawhi shot an air ball. No, Kawhi shot the previous shot. I don't know what just happened, but it's Spurs ball. 87, 70, 87, 82, excuse me. Spurs on a 15 to 4 run in the last 327. Justin, yes, we need this. Nice run by our team. Let's keep it going. Champagne with the ball out to Sohan. Sohan's going to take off into the paint. Fouled. And the ball's going to bounce off the rim twice. No good. He is going to go to the line for two. Yeah, I saw Fox character also in question too. I don't know. Yep. His hair's not green anymore. It's blue. He's a cookie monster now. Team way better without Vassell. Thing is, now we have this small ball lineup, which I'm not a fan of this lineup. Sohan at center is not road trip indeed. Sakura Sohan at center is not the answer. Trey Jones, Harrison Barnes, Keldon Johnson, Jeremy Sohan. Who else is out there? Julian Champagny. Harden's going to fly by everybody, layup, and one. I don't understand why we're playing any backup centers either. I don't get it. Well, Vassell and Castle both have pineapple hair, so I mean, Michael says it sounds like a typical night for Vassell, kind of. He is definitely inconsistent. I will give you that. We are catching up at kills just a little bit. Beard missed a second free throw. 6-point game, so I mean, we're in there. Jeremy with the ball for the Spurs, 14 on the shot clock, drops it off to Champagny. Champagny back to Trey, 7 on the shot clock. Trey now gets double team, gets by everybody, throws up a layup, and nice job by Trey Jones to get that layup with the shot clock expiring. Spurs playing with some energy at least. Go Spurs go indeed. Turnover by the Clippers. Spurs ball. Trey Jones on the run, sprints into the paint, layup. 2-point game, guys. Man for three, no good. We give up another offensive board, though. Coffee for three, no good. Another offensive board. Can we get a center on the court? We're getting crushed on the boards. The Clippers have 14 offensive rebounds. We have 4. The Clippers just threw it out into the stands, though, so that's turnover. Levi, thank you for that. I'll never say that, but I appreciate that. We're getting butchered on the boards. Butcher of Bakersfield. Keldon Johnson for 3. Never doubted him. Spurs on a 20-4 run in the last 5 minutes. All right. I'll take it. Clips ball. Porter missed. Batum gets it back, and 1. Another offensive rebound. Could we possibly getting any out rebounded 45-20 tonight? Jeez. We're getting destroyed on the boards. Absolutely annihilated. Clearly, we need somebody bigger out there that can get rebounds. Bring Mambo in, Bassie, maybe not Collins. 3-point play is good. James, let's go indeed. Jeremy with the ball. 14 on the clock. And lost the ball. Nope, gets the ball back, and now there's a scramble for it on the floor, and the loose ball is finally picked up by Kelman. Trey's going to pass across court. Harrison Barnes catch and shoot 3, no good. And Harden tosses it to Man, and Man loses the ball out of bounds. Wait, no? That's a turnover for LA, I believe. They just switched the call? They just switched the call. Challenge it, Mitch. Was that out? I guess we don't know. Harden in the paint, good. Originally, they said that was out on LA, then they switched it. I'd like to have seen a replay on that. 10 on shot clock for the Spurs. Trey Jones into the paint. Gets fouled. Can we see a replay on that ball? If that was out on the Clippers and we didn't challenge that. Oh my! Oh, it hit the foot. Never mind. It was out on the Spurs. It was out on Trey Jones' foot. That was a good non-challenge. It went off of Trey Jones' foot. Terrence Mann hit it with his hand, but then went off Jones' foot, went out of bounds. That was out on the Spurs. I'm a Spurs fan. I'm biased towards my team, but I'm going to call it like I see it. That was out on Trey Jones. So, Mitch, keep your hands in your pocket on that one. Actually, why is Mitch sitting down on the bench? He's not right now, but he's sitting down on the bench a lot, I noticed. And I just stand there like this. There you go. Bark out some orders, Mitch. Let him have it. Shot clock is off. Clippers can hold for the last shot. Porter's not going to get that shot off. Well, Jeremy blocked the shot, but it didn't count anyway. Porter gave him a little shove at the end, and Kellen smartly grabbed Jeremy and said, "We out of here." It's a 2-point game. Huge, huge third quarter for the Spurs, which hasn't been our quarter at all times. Spurs energy is back. Let's go. We shot everybody tonight. We just did that. We did that. You know what? We need a good luck boot for the fourth quarter. Mitch needs some Chuck. You know what, Steven? He does. I'm going to even have it. There we go. 3 Beards. Good evening to you. Ernest says Cooper flag needed for rebounding. Who? You guys follow college more than I do. Who's the better player at this moment in time? Cooper Flag or Ace Bailey? So they're both forwards. They're both like 6'9" or 6'10", a position we need in the starting line. So has one shown more than the other at this point in time. I think we still have a lot of timeouts. Student of the Saver, good evening to you. Knowing Mitchell Spurs have 7 timeouts left. 29 rebounds for the Spurs to 45 rebounds for the Clippers. Ouch. Let's go, Jalen Duren. I can't kill. I don't think he's coming in. James Anderson says Cooper. Flag for sure. Bailing in a bad choice, though. Okay. Cooper Flag is more well rounded. If the Spurs can get a top 4 pick in this draft, I would be happy. Obviously, the number 1 pick would be great. But if Atlanta keeps heading in the direction they're heading, they are falling apart at the moment. We are probably going to be, both teams are going to finish somewhere between 10 and 14 when it's all said and done. If just one of those picks can land in the top 4, I'm happy. It's going to get to start to be expensive, though, in years to come. Flag looks like the better prospect just off his defense alone. Okay. Never seen Ace, seen 4 Coop games. He's something else. Yeah, our record will be good to go. Oh, okay, 4 pause. So, too good to get him. Yeah, we would need some luck in the draft. Flag is not going to be a Spur. Let's be. Well, hey, you never know. The odds were against us for Tim Duncan. The odds were against us for Wemby. We were not the worst team in the league either year. We jumped from number 3 to 1 both times. The Atlanta Hawks jumped from number 10 to number 1 last year. So you never know. I'm going to have some hope. Champagne run are good. All tied up at 94. Hope for the referees. Let them play this quarter. Both teams. No ticky-tacky fouls. Our bench is actually outscoring their bench 30 to 19. So it's nice to see our bench doing well for a change. And almost a turnover by Norman Powell, but he gets the ball back. Heads up play on his part. 2 on the shot clock. The ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll still be LA ball. They have 1 second on the shot clock. D4, go Spurs. To you. Clippers are playing with their eyes closed. Powell 3-point shot at the buzzer is an air ball. That's a 24 shot clock violation. Yeah, I'm not happy Jalen Johnson got hurt by any stretch of imagination. I'm glad the Hawks are losing, but I didn't want it I didn't want to have it happen by, a guy being out for the year. That does suck. Spurs ball, 6 on the shot clock. Champagne out in 3-point land. Shot clock at 2. He's gonna throw it up. Miss, gets his own miss. Put back. Nope. 24-second shot clock violation. He did not get rim, so back-to-back shot clock violations. Wemby over that? I don't know. I'm never going to say anybody's definitely getting 20. I have no control over that. All tied up at 94, about 11 minutes to go. It is Clippers ball. Spurs home crowd chanting defense. KPJ with the shot. 96-94. Kobe, his rebounding has improved a lot lately. Buda, I know Wemby's an all-star reserve. That's all that matters to me. Fallon misses around the baseline. And now fouling San Antonio. You're at the game? Nice, Andre. Andrew, awesome. Yeah, yep. We need to get somebody big in there. Zubac's out there. We need a big out there. Harrison Barnes is guarding Zubac. Great. We're gonna crush on the rebounds. Another whistle. I said I hope that there's gonna be not a lot of whistles in this quarter. Well, there's 2 very quickly. I don't know why Massey's in the doghouse. And there's a turnover caused by the Spurs. Nice job by Sturmy Soin getting to the ground, and now fouling Kevin Porter Jr. Wow, the refs are just blowing whistles on everything. Apologies for the sniffles. I've been under the weather. But for the most part, been managing to hold it together this stream. So I'm not so sure that should have been a foul on Porter Jr. Trey Jones kind of ran into him, but whatever. Okay. NBA gonna NBA. Champagne for three off the screen, no good. And the Clippers are going to get the loose ball. Under 10 minutes ago, LA up 96 to 94. Porter Jr. will pass it out, and he gets the ball back. Almost lost it. Kelly actually playing some defense on him, but he still hits the tough jumper. And Mitch calling a timeout. Here's Kevin Porter Jr. doing a little dance. Go sit down, you bum. Yeah, Andrew, everybody is getting sick. It's that time of year. Ours, a lot of people want a Yabu selling. I think it's free agent after this year. And no, we should not be forcing. We are forcing small ball. We shouldn't be. We max it. What's going on? Are you saying Coach Johnson's the worst coach you ever seen? We don't run a lot of plays. We don't. And I don't know about this new Captain America movie. Captain America: Brave New World. I'm seeing the trailer and I'm just like, eh, yeah. Red Hulk looks kind of cheesy. Oh, our non-Wemby lineups are terrible. Absolutely, just the game flips when it's not Wemby in there. By the way, we're getting close to 200 thumbs up. I didn't think we'd have a chance at hitting 200 tonight, but it looks like we have actually a shot. We have 184 right now. So if you guys could help a brother out, the sick one at that, um, thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. It's all we ask for on this channel. I'm not going to ask you to be a member, sponsor, or try to tell you to buy something that has nothing to do with this channel. So just a thumbs up will suffice. Would appreciate it. Pop, where are you? Spurs second string is probably the least threatening group in basketball. We're outscoring them though. Dogcatcher 185, thank you. Our second unit, I believe last I saw on the screen was outscoring them. Go figure. No overtime. No overtime, man. I can't. No, I'm not feeling well enough to do that. Sohan's played 19 minutes and has 0 rebounds. Sohan has 0 rebounds? How's that possible? You know, I don't know. I can't believe he has 0 rebounds. That seems like a what? He was averaging about 8 boards a game, wasn't he? Going on tonight. He was our best offensive rebounder. I don't know if he still is. He was averaging almost 3 a game. I think that stat's been coming down lately, and it's definitely coming down if he's putting up zeros. They took out 2 Wemby blocks. Are you serious? I don't know if Kawhi's on the floor at the moment. Let me see if I can find number 2 out there. Yeah, Kawhi's out there. Kawhi's on Castle right now. Wemby for 3. Nope. Zubac with the rebound, a fight for the board. And finally, the loose ball picked up by Kevin Porter Jr. Clippers up 98 to 94, 9:11 to go. Driving the paint, a miss. Zubac with a putback, that's good. And we are giving up a million second chance opportunities tonight. A million. Castle gonna put his head down, driving the paint. Layup is no good. Spurs now down by 6. APJ guarded by Wemby. Looking to get into Zubac. Zubac guarded by Harrison Barnes. Get it back out to Kawhi. We'll finally get into Zubac in the post. 4 on the shot clock. He's going to throw it to Powell. Powell around the world. Coffee with the ball. And a shot clock violation again by LA. No, we are not boxing out. That's for darn sure. Eliza, yes, Kawhi's still efficient. 21 and 21. That's pretty damn good. Oh, you're looking at the ceiling, Yodi. You must have fallen asleep. I ain't gonna watch the game like that, pal. Zubac has 15 boards. Wemby, pull up Jay, off the glass. Ooh, that was way off. That was way off. That was oogly. I like that shot. Al's gonna drive in the paint, layup, good. Now 8-point game with 8 minutes to go. Vassell with the ball, standing on the Frostbank Center logo. Yeah, Zubac on him now. Vassell takes off into the paint. Pass it out to Barnes. Oh, Barnes gets jumped on. Kevin Porter Jr. literally landed on him. Like, literally, Barnes was ducking down, and Porter literally just jumped on his head. Or upper back. Wow. Wayne Judy says Zubac has 8 offensive rebounds. That's too many rebounds. We don't like that. I don't know what they're doing, Slate. I'm very curious to see what happens during the trade deadline. Harrison Barnes is going to the locker room. All right, you got an ouchie on that one. Vassell, pull up Jay, no good. Zubac with another rebound. He's closing in on 20. Kawhi gets double teamed by Sohan. Went up, not just Sohan on Kawhi. Kawhi crossed. Wow, Kawhi just putting a little dribbling display. Pull up Jay, no good. Wemby with the rebound. Vassell bringing up the court into the paint. Gets it to Sohan. Sohan to Kellen. Kellen off the rim, layup good or jumper, whatever. 102.96. Bude, I'm not a big fan of his rotations. I will just say that. Spurs do have more assists. Norm Powell, runner, no good. Way to bring out the court, gets it Vassell. Vassell's going to take the quick three. All right. Tyronn Lue with the timeout. Spurs have cut the lead to 3. Yes, Vassell made a 3. Max, were you out of the country recently? Look at everybody in the chat. Vassell made a 3. Yes, he made a 3. Spleen, this is definitely fall under the close game. I'm sorry, I'm very tired, so I hopefully no overtime. Hopefully no more overtime. Castle, Kelman, Collins, and 2 first rounders for Fox. No, Underdog. Take Castle off of there. Absolutely not. Nick, I have no idea. Now, if Sohan gets a rebound, it'll be a full blown miracle. Yeah, 16 offensive boards to 5. That is crazy. Trey Jones, Collins, and first round picks. I won't be opposed to that. Max, good day to you. It's been a good game. I'm sorry if I'm not as enthusiastic as I normally am. I've been under the weather since Sunday night and still not 100% yet. I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing the best I ever did. Now go away. No, don't go away. Don't go away. You know what? Go Spurs go is right. Ultimate, I'm actually not reading your comments anymore because it's just always a string of negativity. So just for heads up, if you're wondering why I'm not reading your comments, it's just the same thing every night. Wemby sucks. The Spurs suck. Uh, I'm just gonna ignore that from everybody. No offense. If you want to keep saying it, you do you. I'm not reading it out loud. That song, Robert. That song. What was I singing? Godsmack. I was singing Godsmack. Wow, man, time flies. Yeah, I heard the song. I'm like, wait, who am I doing here? That's Godsmack. I never bought any of their albums, but I mean, I like to people their jams. Vic Ernie's not shooting the ball much. Let's give him a nice Triple H. There you go.
Sucker!
Knicks suck, Jets suck, Yankees suck. All right, Captain Cadogan. Cadogan. Cadogan! Isn't that what Ryu and Ken say when he threw a fireball? Cadogan! No. 102.99 Spurs hanging around. It is Clippers ball at the moment. Zubac 1-on-1 with Wemby. Drops it off to the Beard. 8 on the shot clock. Beard gets it into Kawhi. Kawhi, pull up Jay. Man, his mid-range jumper is on point tonight. Kawhi with 23 points on 9 of 16 shooting. Devin now with the ball. He'll pull up for an air ball. Went out of bounds. But it's off LA. Kawhi is 11th all-time versus the Spurs. Booty, I did not know that. Steps up against his old team. Yeah, props to him. Four Paws, I would love to see one of our guys have a jumper. I'd love for Wemby to have a jumper like Kawhi or Castle would be great. Apparently they're looking at this. Let me see what happens. So Vassell shoots the ball. Was that blocked by Jones Jr.? I think he may have gotten a finger on it. Then it went out of bounds. Not 100% sure. Good morning, Joe. That's Spurs ball. 10 on the shot clock for us. Plenty of time. Wemby with the ball. Out to Vassell for 3. He hit a second one, guys. Tie game. You take the good, you take the bad. The facts of life. The Spurs of life. We're not a tie game. We're down by 2. Shoot. My math sucks. I am sick. Kawhi misses it. Bricks a shot. Spurs ball. 5:45 to go. 104, 102. Maybe step back 3. Yeah, not a tie game. Spurs lead. The crowd is on fire. Finally, some life in the team. 5.5 minutes to go. 105, 104. The Beard's going to drive. Drops it off. And Jones Jr. misses, but Zubac with another offensive rebound, and he throws it down. Clippers retake the lead. He is an offensive rebounding machine. SJ with a $2 super chat says, "Go Spurs, go," and some thumbs up for the lead change. Thank you very much. Vassell drives in the paint. Layup, good. Neighbors super chat. Thank you for everybody at super chat tonight. Thank you all for hanging out. I will be taking NyQuil before I go to bed, Juan. They are already lined up. I love me some NyQuil. Thankfully, my voice, I do have a sore throat now. My voice is mostly held up tonight, although I'm really consciously trying not to yell. Kawhi in the paint to Zubac. Zubac throws it at the rim, at the backboard. It goes in and one. That is 20 rebounds for him now. Wow. Zubac with a 20-20 game. Snored it? I'm not snoring NyQuil. Andrew, I have been drinking plenty of water. I have. I've been drinking water all night. That was a tough shot by Zubac and one. Yeah, he's got 20-20 exactly. His third 20-20 game of his career. Clippers take the lead 109 to 107. Keldon's open for 3 in the corner. Airballed it. Vassell gets the loose ball. An airball. Come on, Keldon. 8 on the shot clock for the Spurs. Vassell over to Castle. Castle for 3. That's not the shot we want either. We are letting him look like Shaq out there, Kokushibo. Thank you, Falcon. I'm going to try to get better. Harden going to the line for 2. Castle clearly has a green light to shoot threes. AK, we are so close. Harden is 3 of 6 from the line tonight. It just put up a stat. He's normally a 90% shooter, but he's 3 of 6. Oh, my eyes are shot too now. Green Botanicals. Good evening. Reading that right? Gren Botanicals. I'm sorry, I'm really struggling. Slady, yeah, Castle will get better, but Weird made the second free throw. 3-point game. What do we got here? We got Castle and Sohan on the floor. Went with the ball into the paint, throws it up high as the glass. No good. And now a foul on Wemby on Norman Powell. And Wemby is visibly frustrated with that one. Yeah, Michael, I know Castle's his 3-point shot is not very good. Thank you, Cassie. I'm hoping I feel better soon too. That's 5 fouls on Wemby. Norman Powell at the line for two. The Clippers are in the bonus. The Clippers have been in the bonus almost every quarter, I think. I see maybe a good bowl. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be. I can actually go for some banana bread. Tea. I don't have any, but thank you. Sean from the Philippines, or Sean from the Philippines, thank you for stopping in. If I mispronounce anything, I'm sorry. I am not feeling well, and my vision is apparently getting worse as the night goes on. Peach is sweet. It's been a good game. Mr. Vlog, thank you for stopping in. Follow or agree. And Kokoshima, they should attack the rim every play now. With Wemby having 5 fouls, yes, they should be in full attack mode. Hopefully, they don't hear us. 112, 107, under 4 minutes to go. Spurs ball. Spurs have taken 21 free throws tonight. The Clippers have taken 23. It's been fairly even. The Clippers are on an 8-2 run in the last minute and a half. Sell at the elbow. And he's going to get fouled. To the line for two. Well, Miss TSR is at home. She doesn't usually come over here for weekday games. If one of us wins the lottery, we got to buy everybody here tickets and start a Mamo chatting. What? Plenty of time. Asian language, I believe. Thank you for stopping in. Our rebounds are very weak tonight. You know what this team is missing? More Bouye. I don't know where Jamari Bouye is. I think he's with the Austin Spurs. I think. 112, 107, 340 to go. Sal missed the first free throw. Got to make the second one here, buddy. Just missed both free throws. Not the time to be start missing the free throws here in the fourth quarter. Norman Powell drives in the paint. Layup by Wemby as Wemby's got to be careful not to draw the sixth foul. 114 to 107. Norman Powell, 25 points in the game. Sohan's open for three, and he pulled it down. Wemby's going to take an off-balance shot. That was I don't know what that was. Wow, that was an ugly possession for the Spurs. James Harden for three. Wow, that was. And there's a problem with having a non-shooter on the floor. There's a one difference between Sohan and Castle. I do see Castle's not a good 3-point shooter. Sohan's not a good 3-point shooter. They left Jeremy open for three, and he thought about it and pulled it down and ended up passing the ball. Castle will fire them away. He's not making them. He's hitting 25%, but if he's given the shot, he'll take it. And as time progresses, you will hope that he gets better with a 3-point shot. Whereas Jeremy he missed one tonight. Now the hesitate. I'm frustrated. I don't think that's the game, but uh, we're not in a good spot right now. Yep. Mitch has not been good in 2025. I would agree with that. I don't want to say I'll get rid of Jeremy, but You are correct. Having him there in crunch time is difficult because he can't shoot threes. And if you have Castle and Sohan out there at the same time right now, that's a floor spacing nightmare, which is my concern with bringing De'Aaron Fox in. He's a 33% lifetime shooter from three. Trade Vassell, Collins, and Kelvin. I don't want to be able to trade all of them. Harden, please buy the five. I'm not sure what that means. No, Beavis. Fox will not be the. That's why I don't think Fox fixes our problems. He makes us better, but at what expense? And just how much better does he make us? Do we go from being a fringe playing team to a definite playing team? I mean, look at the roster on the Kings: Sabonis and DeRozan and him, and they're a playing team at the moment. Vassell, tough shot at the elbow, no good. When he falls out of bounds, he is okay though. Clippers on an 11-0 run in the last 2 minutes. And that is the Spurs were up 107-106 then. We were up 107-106, and the Clippers have taken over the game at the end of the fourth quarter. Kawhi, fadeaway jumper, rolls around, bounces, goes in, and this might be it. We need a massive something now. Wemby for three. Well, all right. Single digits. I don't know why we're not playing, and why aren't we playing many big guys at all? For a trade over Fox. I mean, if the Hawks keep losing, well, the trade deadline's only in a week, so I don't think the Hawks are going to blow things up. I, I don't think so. Who the hell knows? Norman Powell, fadeaway J. Wow, the Clippers are just hitting some clutch shots here. Mamu, I don't think played in the second half, Beavis. Somebody just missed a three for the Spurs. I was not looking at who shot that. Fast break for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard with a dunk, and he just probably dunked the dagger. We're down by 13 now. We were up, for the record. Wemby with a turnover. Kawhi's open for three. He's going to give it to Harden. Oh, Harden's open for three. That's game. That's the game. 126 to 110. Guys, if you get the thumbs up on the way out, would appreciate it. That was the game right there. Dang it. I don't know what's happened in 2025, guys. The Spurs have a losing record. I think we're 3-7, 3-8. It's like we do look like a bad team this month. We got crushed on the boards, and there's Mitch. This is like you know. William, I'm doing a lot. I had a little trouble breathing actually. Sunday night and a part of Monday. Miss TSR is watching. Nothing to freak out about. Just like a little bit. I knew I was getting sick and just things. Yeah, subs are coming in. We have two free throws. Spurs are literally winning every fourth game in Jan. Is that what it comes out to? We lose, we win, we lose three, we win, we lose three. That sounds about right. Poke a hole in my chest. I'll get right on that. Sounds like you've used some direct oxygen in your brain, so make sure you poke a hole in your head while you're at it. And some dude with a jumper in the paint for the Clippers. I don't even know who that was. 128 to 112. Spurs are going to lose again. There's a miss on a Castle putback. I don't know who shot the three. I feel defeated. I'm not feeling well as it is, but we were winning this game. And the Clippers went on a run, and then that was it. I don't know how this team gets its mud. I don't know. I don't think the Jeremy Sohan at center off the bench experiment's working at all. Castle with a steal. Castle on the break. And he's just going to dribble it out. Nope. He's going to take it into the paint. He's going to actually dunk it. Some garbage points. Whatever. Let's put the F up. Normally I go over stats, guys. I'm not feeling well. I need to get some rest. This was a tough loss. you get the thumbs up on the way out, we would appreciate it. Size is right. Another fourth quarter collapse. Yeah, I don't. We can't trade Brian Wright. The Spurs were winning this game. They were winning it, and then the wheels fell off. And I do want to pull up the standings real quick if I can find them. Man, we're playing almost as bad as Bronny James. Heyo, not that bad. Poor kid. Uh, we Portland, not by a whole lot. So we lost. Yeah, you guys are right. It's like win and then lose, lose, win. I'm pulling up our 2025. No, that's the NBA schedule. Off of here. I'm sorry. So the Spurs in 2025. Let's find it. A win, then three losses, a win, and then three losses, a win, and now two losses. 3-8. And then they play the Bucks Friday. And then Miami on Saturday. So this literally could be another three-game losing streak because the Bucks are going to be extremely difficult on Friday night. The Heat are very beatable without Jimmy Butler. Although did Miami beat us? Or yeah, Miami actually Miami blew us out with Jimmy Butler. So maybe I'll shut up on that. Is that what we are in 2025? A win, three-game losing streak, a win, three-game losing streak, a win, three-game losing streak. Is that where we're at? Better be in Atlanta on February 5th. That's on ESPN. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. I'm beat. I got to call it a night. I'm sorry. Um, don't say incoming 14, 16 game losing streak. I do not want to go through that again. As a fan, as a content creator, those two losing streaks the last 2 years were nightmares. Just they're not fun games to watch. There were a lot of blowouts, and then just seeing you guys just check out on the team too. What I might check out is just seeing people come in and be like, Rich, I'm not watching the rest of the season, or I'm going to take a few games off for the Spurs suck. It sucks that let's hope that doesn't happen. But this 2025 has been a nightmare for our team, and hopefully turn it around. So that's all I got, guys. On behalf of myself, Selena, Mikey, Grogu, and Coyote, what you gonna do with TSR Sports? Run wild on you. Go Spurs, go!